What's going on, everyone? SnoopLoop7 here with a video that will hopefully be helpful and useful to you here in the early stages of Advanced Warfare. I'm going to be going over what I think is a good class to use early on. It's not some OP gun class setup that lets you go beast mode and not die because it's so OP. It's not a class like that, but it's just a class that'll help you out early on as you're still learning the mechanics of the game, learning the maps, how to use the exosuit to your advantage, and this class should be good for doing things like that. All of the things in this class can be unlocked by level 17, so it's something good to use as you work to unlocking everything else, and it's based around just controlling the minimap and being able to know where the enemies are while they don't know where you are. So starting off with the gun, it doesn't really matter what gun you use, whatever you feel comfortable with, and depending on your level, it'll probably be one of the earlier guns. In this case, you can see I have the AK-12. What is important is the attachments you have on it, and you can see that the first one I have on is the parabolic microphone, and like the description says, it makes it so that people using silencers still show up on your minimap when they shoot. The silencer is a pretty early unlock on guns, and I've seen a good amount of people using them already, so this will essentially let you see anyone that's shooting any gun, whether they have a silencer or not. And so the next attachment I have is the silencer itself, which like always keeps you off the radar unless of course someone on the enemy team has a parabolic microphone. So while it may not be perfect for keeping you off the radar, I don't think there's as many people using the parabolic mic, so a silencer will still be helpful. And now onto the perks. In slot 1 I have low profile, which keeps you off the radar when the enemy has a UAV, and this is extremely useful early on. The UAV is a kill streak that just about everyone has. Everyone starts the game with it being their first kill streak, and until people start unlocking and really using other streaks, pretty much everyone has a UAV. Low profile will always protect you from tracker rounds and the exo ability called exo ping, so this perk will definitely help you out a lot. And so in perk 2 slot, I have perk 2 greed with Coldblooded and Peripherals, and Coldblooded keeps you from showing up on things like thermals, the threat grenade, and there's no red name over your head when enemy players look at you. And just like in Ghost, there are callouts in this game, so Coldblooded will protect you from that as well, so things like, he's out in the open, or underneath the walkway, things like that that are called out won't happen to you, and again this just makes it more difficult for the enemies to locate you. And then I also have Peripherals, which I like because it increases your minimap size. Obviously this will help you see more of what's going on around you, so instead of just seeing a red dot off to the side of your minimap, you'll be able to see a little bit more precisely where the enemy players are. Also, when you kill an enemy, it won't show the death icon on your enemy players' screens, so this will make it more difficult for the enemy players to be able to find you when you've gotten a kill. Now onto perk slot 3, I've got Toughness and Blast Suppressor. Toughness, just like in the past, reduces flinch. It'll help with gunfights, especially at longer ranges. And then Blast Suppressor, this is really useful if you like using your exo boost, because if you didn't know, when you exo boost, you actually leave a radar ping on the mini-map of the enemy team, so if you're exo boosting all over the map, you're actually lighting up the mini-map for the enemy team, making it easier to find you. But Blast Suppressor keeps you off the radar when you exo boost, so you can do it as much as you want, and the other team won't be able to recognize where you are by looking at the mini-map. So now onto the exo ability. The one I have is the exo mute device. This ability silences your footsteps so that you can't be heard running, and it also makes it easier for you yourself to hear other players because you don't have to worry about hearing your own footsteps. And on top of that, it also makes your exo boosting extremely quiet. One thing that's really easy to hear is when people are double jumping or exo boosting. The exo mute device makes it very difficult to hear that, so to help you move around the map and not be detected. Finally, onto the kill streaks, I suggest using the UAV. Obviously it's one of the starting kill streaks and it's extremely helpful. The radar sweeps will show anyone that doesn't have the low profile perk, and it's something that will help you and your teammates. I also have the care package for what will hopefully give me a nice surprise kill streak. It lets you have the potential of getting any kill streak instead of just limiting yourself to one choice. And it's always really cool to get one of those higher kill streaks with something as low cost as a care package. So that is it for the best class setup that I think you should be using in the early stages of Advanced Warfare to help you learn the maps, learn the game mechanics. This class will help you know where the enemies are while they have a difficult time finding you. Hopefully this will help you guys out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, rating, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.